Hello, and welcome to Take a Break and Make with Christy
and Kashoan.
We're coming at you live from Kashoan's basement. If you watched our last episode, you know that we're filming this just right after we finished our last episode.
What? No.
We did move. I didn't move. Kashoan moved around a little.
I did.
I stayed in this chair and knit some more. And we were deciding what might be a good topic for this episode, and we came up with
TV. I am personally a TV addict. It's kind of bad. Well, no, it's not. Actually, I'm living my best dream.
Yeah.
My best life.
There's no shame in the amount of TV you watch.
We have I'm really into Hulu a lot. That's probably my favorite. And the boat shows on Peacock. Do you ever watch those?
Oh, Below Deck?
Yes.
No.
Oh my gosh. Actually, yesterday, Corby, my daughter, came home to kind of just take a day at home and let us help her. It's midterms right now and she's in over her head. So we brought her home and made her some food and whatever. But her and I watched season 7 of the one with Captain Sandy, and I'm addicted to it now. We didn't finish it because there's like 20 episodes or something.
I don't know much about Below Deck, but I've been watching a lot of Project Runway, like all the old seasons. And this newest season, they redesigned the uniforms for the Below Deck crew.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I got to see some of that, but I don't think I've ever watched the show.
It's really good. I like it a lot.
So I watched a lot of TV while I was at home taking care of everyone and also in the hospital. I just brought my computer and would set up Amazon Prime and watch my shows. So they have a show called Portrait Artist of the Year, and it's like a BBC show. It's from Britain.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so good. There were several seasons, and basically they just choose, like 40, the number's not right and it doesn't matter, but they choose so many artists.
Yeah.
And they go through different heats and they narrow it down to the final 3. And then out of those 3, they choose one winner to be the Portrait Artist of the Year. And then that person wins a £10,000 commission to paint a portrait that is going to go in a museum. And so
that's fun.
You get to see each artist. So at the beginning of the heats, there's like 12 artists, and they're, like 3 or 4 artists are painting one person, 3 or 4 artists are painting another person. And so you get to see just like their techniques and how someone is just looking at the same thing, 3 different people, and they come up with completely different works of art. And some people were painting, some people were doing like lino cut, like block printing.
Yeah.
One person did wool felting.
Oh, like that's kind of cool.
It was so beautiful. So, that was for the Landscape Artist of the Year. Once I finished Portrait Artist of the Year, I went to Landscape Artist of the Year. And then I've just never been more inspired to like do art. And I don't draw. It's not a skill that I really have. It's something that I would really need to practice at. But
it's fun though.
I really was so inspired by those shows. So that's what I've been watching mostly. And all the old episodes. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm trying to talk.
Yeah, you are.
All those old episodes of Project Runway I was watching with Jackie as she was convalescing.
I'm right now tearing apart an old map that is Arizona and New Mexico. These old maps are so fun. Like, have you seen that TikTok where the young girl is like, seriously, how did you get around before Google?
I wonder that a lot sometimes. Yeah. But I mean, like, we did.
Yeah, totally. What did I see in here?
I used to love looking at all
like
the atlases.
The expense record and how to find
the mileage.
Yeah.
Oh man, I used to do that stuff all the time.
I did not. Kylie loved doing that. He was an only child and they traveled a lot. So he said he would just sit in the back seat and read maps. It was his favorite thing.
Yeah, I traveled a lot as a kid too, and we just would have a big atlas and I would just love to look at it and imagine where to go and like looking at all the back roads and the names of the towns. And
yeah, I didn't.
So fun.
I did though. I told you before. Gosh, have I said this before? If I have, I'm sorry. You're gonna hear it again. Did I tell you? I did say I went to my grandma and grandpa's for the summer, but did I tell you that I would read encyclopedias? Have I said that? Oh, okay.
I don't know if you said it on here though.
Okay, that was like my favorite thing to do. They had the whole A through Z thing, and my granny, she said back in the day I was like, how did you guys afford this? And she said that the door-to-door guy would bring you a new book like every month or week or whatever you wanted, so you only had to pay for one at a time.
Yep.
And she was so proud of that set. She asked me if I wanted it and I said no thank you.
Oh.
It's giant. And
I know.
But yeah,
it's hard with how do you gauge, I guess we're switching subjects.
Oh yeah.
How do you gauge what to save?
Yeah.
You know, and
like raise your hand if someone in your family, an elder, passed down a whole bunch of stuff to you and now you have to go through it. Has that happened to you?
No, not yet.
Oh my gosh, it has happened to Aunt Gail. Hi, Aunt Gail. We love you.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, she will always like bring stuff and just put it on my porch, or she's like, I'm coming out to bring you some things. And then I had my aunt in Colorado that gave us like totes and totes full of things. And I'm just like, what am I supposed to do with all this? It's so confusing.
Yeah. Like what is a value to keep or
sentimental?
I don't know. It's like there are some episodes of Hoarders. I love that show. Okay, we're back to TV.
Yeah.
Hoarders. So where these people are like, I could do something with this. And that resonates with me so much because I'm like, yeah, like there's so many good intentions with keeping so much stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that has value to somebody or something.
Somebody could use it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard.
I personally am not attached to things. So, some things, but not everything. Like my daughter Corby, I'm to tell on her. She was so attached to her things when she was little and still is. She's very she was roommates with a girl and she has her spices because she likes to cook, and there's a K on every single one of her spices. Don't mess with her spices, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Does she track the levels?
I'm sure.
Mark the line.
I bet she does. Even when she was little, like she would play with everyone on the main floor, but if they went to her bedroom, she like turned into a super freak. Like, don't touch that. That's mine. Don't. So anyway, I had to tell on Corby a little bit.
I can't believe you didn't get the encyclopedias.
Oh my gosh.
Just kidding.
I'm so glad I didn't.
Yeah,
what are you supposed to do with those?
We had a set too. I wonder if there's still I have that horrible accent where I can't say those words. I wonder if they're still at my dad's house.
Don't give them to me. Your dad probably still has them, I bet.
Yeah, who knows? We moved a couple times, so there were probably a lot of things that didn't make it through the purge of moving. I think that's helpful to do sometimes, is move.
Yeah, I know. We've been here 10 years and we have accumulated so much stuff, as you could see if you came to my house, but it's organized stuff though.
Yeah, your house is great and you don't have kids living here anymore, so you put stuff away and it stays there.
It's so awesome.
So my house, we've lived there 17 years.
Wow.
I mean,
I didn't realize that was that long.
Yeah, because we moved to Lincoln when Ava was a baby, and she's 18 now.
Oh, baby Ava.
And we rented for our first year. And
where did you live? What part of town?
Just same neighborhood.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway, our house it needs a good purge.
Yeah.
But we're also kind of waiting for Ava to move out. But after her medical problems, she's falling behind in everything.
Yeah.
So that puts her back for moving out probably another year.
Yeah.
And so there goes my dreams of
having an organized space.
Yeah, having a downstairs where I can go and sit and
do your
sit
thing
on my new couch. That's going to be trashed by then.
Hopefully it will happen sooner than
I don't know.
I don't know. Having your kids not at home is really nice. And both of my kids are very successful in what they're doing, and we don't have to worry about them usually. So that's really nice.
That is nice. I'm just going to live in hoarder filth. It's not really that bad, but it doesn't bring me joy.
Yeah,
there are only a few places in the house that are, that don't really get messed up. And those are my favorite places.
I got new glasses.
Oh.
Can you tell?
They look nice.
My other ones didn't have the reflective thing.
Oh.
And so anytime we would do a video, that's all I could see was the reflection in mine. No, mine was really bad. Yeah, I went to a new eye doctor and got glasses, and I can actually see again. I was to the point where, like, embroidery, I really had to pay attention. The first time I got my glasses was, Christy, had you just moved? Yeah, because it was 2020 when I got my first pair of glasses. I don't know what. Anyway, she likes to have things in her studio made for examples for people. And she asked me, did I want to take home this embroidery project? And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. And I brought it home and I was like, I don't get it. There's nothing on here. There's no lines. There's no nothing. I don't understand. Like, how am I supposed to do this? And I took it back to her and she was like, you need to get your eyes checked. And I did. And then I couldn't see.
Because there were holes.
Yeah.
There were like legit cut out holes where you would stitch through.
Yeah.
And she couldn't see them.
It was like, honestly, it was a little kid project. And I felt like such a fail. I was like, I can't even do this.
It's just because you're blind.
Yeah, definitely.
I went and got my eyes checked before the chaos. No, actually, maybe during the chaos. I don't remember. But no, it was before the chaos.
Okay.
So I ordered from Pear Eyewear because Julia, who will not watch this because she doesn't watch any of our social media, Julia works for me and she got Pear Eyewear, and her frames are so cute, and they're just those little magnetic pop-ons.
Yeah. So
I have progressive lenses, and so it's expensive for me to buy
several pairs.
Yeah, a bunch of pair of funky glasses because I like to wear funkier frames and stuff. So that way I can order one pair of glasses and then I just get those toppers that go on and I can switch out. So we'll see how those go. Maybe by the next episode I'll have them.
Maybe. That'd be fun.
Speaking of which, we need to end this episode.
Oh my gosh, it's time already.
Yeah.
It's been great. It's been real. It's been fun. Go make something. I promise we won't wait this long to do another episode.
We have a schedule now.
Yeah, we do.
And we're just going to make it happen.
Definitely. Maybe I'll be art journaling again. You never know.
And maybe this will be finished.
Oh my gosh, I hope so.
It should be.
It looks like it will be.
It's
okay.
close.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Okay. See you later.